Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena and back to some midweek madness. We're going to be playing around with some Momir apparently today, so yeah, let's kind of jump right in. For those who don't know, Momir is an emblem that says pay X, discard a card, and then you create a token. There's a copy of a random creature card with mana value X, and then activate this only as a sorcery and once each turn. So the game will explain itself. It's basically get a random card from across Magic Arena, depending on the mana cost that you pay, and hope to get lucky. It's definitely an RNJesus. It's not for everybody, as many people have mentioned. And yeah, I don't know. For those who do enjoy it like myself, it's a good little bit of fun. So I like making a video on it every now and then when it pops up. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get to the gameplay. This video is brought to you by the generous support of our wonderful patrons and channel members that you see here. If you'd like to support the channel and get access to cool content like sneak peeks, bonus videos, polls on future content, or access to a personal deck critique from myself every month, then hit the join button down below, or check out the Patreon link in the description. With all that said, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, we're in, and apparently our opponent took their turn while we were loading, which is interesting. So yeah, we'll just go land and go. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. We weren't on the play or anything, right? Who knows? Everyone's skipping their 2-drops. I personally like to take the 2-drop because I feel like you can get a mana dock occasionally. I mean, that's actually not bad. If we can get as empty-handed as quickly as possible, then that's okay. I mean, it is a synchronous effect. And a 3-1 at that, so nice early game aggression if our opponent doesn't go for their 3 here, which they did. I'm going to go for a 3-2. Yeah, I mean, now that we've got this Asylum Visitor, we just want to, I think, play all the way up the curve, because as long as it lives... what have we got? Forest? Let's get rid of Forest. I want one of each colour. Protection from zombies, and a 3-4 at that. That's alright. It's not going to block our Boggart Brute opponent, though. Yeah, as long as we get there first, Silent Visitor is going to do us more good. Ugh, that's bad. Alright, Ravenous Chupacabra off the top, please. You can never really hope for too much until you get to the... Oh, Scry, thank you. I think we'll bottom those. Not that our opponent will know, because they still haven't updated that. Blows my mind that that is still not a feature that's returned to us. A 3-4 with Vigilance. Yeah, I really need like a bouncing card or something like that. Now I need a flyer. What are we missing? Blue? Now we have blue. Alright. X5, please. Get rid of our island. Good lord, we are whiffing so bad. Okay. Yeah, it's block fodder, I suppose. But this creature gets ever bigger. A mechanic that very much plays into this game's strategy. What on earth is this one? Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Target opponent loses 3 life. So it is just a 3-7. Okay. Alright. Let's go for a 6. We're almost empty-handed. We continue to have bad cards. It has reach, though, which does have some value. Means that we're no longer taking flying damage in the air, and potentially, if our opponent doesn't read the card, which I think they did, then we can get a free block in there. Oh. Come on. Come on in, the water's warm. No? Okay, then. What are we at? 3, 6, 7. Yeah, once you get to like the 7 and 8 drops, you can get a little bit more more predictable. A 3-0, a 2-0, it just really doesn't matter. And a 1-0, that one. Nice, thank you. So they can get empty-handed, which means Asylum Visit is going to do them some wonderful value there. But we get the value first. That's really not good for us, right? Yeah, that's really bad for us. Ugh. 1/1 on each upkeep. Been dealt a bad RNJesus hand here, I would say, for 8. Any of each upkeep deals 3 damage to any target. Oh, okay then. That's not bad. We have a 5/5 flyer. We can at least start picking some stuff apart. Start with the 3/3 in the air, I guess. Boop. Beautiful. If each player's upkeep, if that player had no cards in hand, you draw a card. Oh! I thought this was synchronous. It sort of is, but not really. Barbarigmos! Oh no. We can kill you. Yeah, you're not good for me, are you? Deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library, put all lands from your hand into your hand, the rest in the bottom. Discard a land, deals 3 damage to any target. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 4, we got 9. I don't know what's on 9 that's actually good, but we're going to go right up to Ulamog, or at least try to. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay 3 black, so it's dead. Pay 1 life, target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of the turn. Okay. I don't think there's anything I want to kill immediately. But I could see myself paying 6 to get rid of Barbarigmos. We can do that on our opponent's turn, right? Yeah. Alright, 3 damage to any target. I guess we could also just win the game here, right? Because these can go here. The next upkeep, I get to hit them again. Any kind of threat I don't like, I can pay life to get it killed. Or bring it down to my level. They need a flyer here. There's a Gishath. No reach. Imagine they just all attack here and make me do math. How rude of them, of course. Alright, so we block here, we block here, we block here, we block here, actually we block here, and that's everything blocked, and now we start paying life to bring things down to our creature's level. Yeah, you don't die anymore. Barbarigmos is dying. This is now dead. And that's everything covered, right? Oh, no. No. Gotta keep going. There we go. And then we'll get an upkeep stop as well. Not that we really need one. Yeah, we really don't need one. I'm just gonna... Oh, hang on, what happened? I lost a thing. Well, that could be problematic. Ping. Ping. Yeah, clearly I didn't follow my yellow lines in the correct way and something died when it didn't need to. My 7/7 that dealt 3 damage was what I actually needed there, so thankfully I had this upkeep stop, which meant that I could respond to Kuro Pitlord's Death Trigger. Didn't even know this card was on Arena. Like, at all. That's the one I'm looking for. Legendary token creature Demon Spirit. I didn't even know this was a creature in the first place. It's an interesting one, for sure. It works quite well into the Momir style of things, but yeah. What a random card. But yeah, pretty sweet. I thought we were going to lose that one, and we managed to pull it out thanks to Blue Dragon and Kuro. Sweet. Alright, we're in. And we're missing red mana, but I think we'll be okay. We'll just go Forest Go. This happened Seems okay. A little bit flooded. Didn't really want to see more blue mana there, but, you know, we're up against the blue deck, so maybe it'll be okay. A joke, of course, it really doesn't matter most of the time. Short of activate abilities in here and there. Jousting Dummy gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn. Okay. I'll never use that in a million years, but good to know. Loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers your opponents control cost 1 more to activate. Alright, well, we're going to go for a 3-drop so we can block that, but it's otherwise a pretty useless card. Get rid of one of the colours we already have. Oh, baby. Removal spell? That's ideal. More of that, please. I wonder what Momir would be like if you literally could have every card on Arena be a thing. So, like, I discard with Momir here for 4, and I get a Storm's Wrath. By accident, of course. Gravedigger. Alright, 4 mana, 2/2. You got it. We're going to offer a trade here. Otherwise, taking 2. My 2 mana, 2/1 beats their 3 mana, 2/2. Their 4/4 is a Vulpikeet. Okay. Well, it's never going to mutate, but a 2/3 flyer is still pretty good. Alright, still no red mana. We're going to go 5 drops here. Really want those card advantage cards. Well, that's a 4/4. It's a shame we didn't have any counter payoff for it, but... Yep, I'll take that. Flyers are usually the game winners in a format like this. Ugh. Well, that's not immediately bad for us, but if they ever get a card, or we ever get a card that says sacrifice on it, that's maybe not going to be that great. Oh, discards a permanent card? No, that's actually really bad for us. Okay. No, we probably lose. Because guess what? I just gave them a land. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's ideal. Whenever a creature attacks, you may pay 3 if you do put a counter on that creature. When this attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to its power and toughness. Alright, so I can pay 3 to make this a 5/5. No, but that doesn't change Quandrix over here, but... that's still fine. Proof of concept. There's some 4/4s. So base power and toughness means the counters on Quandrix are just really not going to matter all that much. But I can put one on, like, say, Gravedigger. Oh, that's a 5/5. That's a 5/5. Uh-huh, yeah. Not great. So let's do... I think we're just doing a 7-drop rather than messing about with what our opponent's got here. Maybe we can hit an Agent of Treachery. That would be nice, right? Give our opponent a land again. I can't afford to not do that. Scholar of the First Trove. Another flyer. Actually not terrible. And pass the turn. Alright. They're going to go for a 6-drop to get the Vigilant Sarah's Guardian. Rip. That's probably going to do it. I mean, I'll keep making 7-drops and see where we get, but I don't know if we can really win from here. We're ramping our opponent, and they're not really losing card advantage because of that. We're stuck on 7 for the rest of the game. They go right up to the top. Oh! Oh, baby. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Do I want everything to become base power 6/6? It upgrades these guys, downgrades these guys. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, no, sorry. No, they're 6/6s with +2/+2. They're all 8/8s. Okay. There is hope for us yet. Good luck, opponent. Have fun. Forced blocks across the board. And, yeah, you're dead. Oh, okay. That's Momir. Wow. Okay. Well, we're 2-0 now, with absolute BS levels of luck. Just like somehow scraping a win out of nowhere. We did get a Force 1 Paladin as our first rare, so not 20 gems like is usually the case in point. So yeah, that's us on a 2-0. We've got time for some more games though, so let's keep playing. Alrighty, we're in. And on the draw. I think it's always better on Momir to be on the draw, right? Because you get this extra land. I don't know. There's only so much strategy that can be done in Momir. Like, for example, our opponent's strategy is to skip 2 drops. Mine is to take 2 drops on the off chance that I hit a 2-mana mana dock, because there's plenty of them. That isn't one of them. Whenever you sack another creature, gain 1, scry 1. Alright, the gain 1's relevant-ish. Sack another creature, it gets +2/+2. So later down the line, that could be a 4/4 in a bad block kind of situation. Otherwise, Scurry Oak's not great for us. Otherwise, it gets to swing through here. I'm going to attack for 2 first. I think I'm going to take my 3 drops. And I'm going to play my 3 drop, because there's a few 3-mana creatures with the raid mechanic, which cares about you attacking for the turn. This isn't one of them, but it is pretty good. When it attacks, untap another creature you control, it becomes a 4/4 with indestructible. So I can upgrade my little dude. My problem is this Scurry Oak actually will almost certainly evolve and get some squirrel tokens, so it'll have plenty of blockers, and my Taranika won't be able to push through, most likely. As long as you control another wizard, this has when it dies, draw a card. No wizards yet. This is just a tree folk. Do we skip our 4 drops? I think it's safe to skip our 4s here. I don't really want to attack into this board. If we skip our 4s, we can go a little bit higher on the curve in the later game. Our opponents skip their 2 in order to do the same. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Okay. That's bad. So they can exert Glorybringer to kill the Taranika. I can then sack it to gain 1 and have a 4/4 to stop the Scurry Oak from attacking in. At the very least. Yeah. It's gonna die anyway. Might as well do this. Actually, kind of lines up with us. I'll take a swamp, that's fine. It's probably my best draw. Lines up with us choosing not to play anything there. So let's go 5. Let's see if we can match our opponent. This is non-dragon, so if we got our own Glorybringer, we couldn't Glorybringer our opponent's Glorybringer. We did get Seismic Elemental, though. Creatures without flying can't block. Well, they can still block with their 3/2, but I'm okay with that. 3/2 flyer blocks a 2/2 ground creature. Totally fine. I think you just gotta take that when you can. So they're on 6s. I'm assuming they're gonna take their Momir hit here. I guess the upside of being on the play is you get to these numbers quicker than your opponent. I could potentially get higher on my mana curve because I drew the extra card, but they could go for their big hitters first. And it's not as if you can counterplay your opponent's big hitters. Yeah, that's a good one. Gonna go for the haste side of things. Pumps the Scurry Oak. Alright, well, we've Ruffle Stomped twice, so, like, it's fair to say we deserve to get absolutely destroyed here. I don't know if there is a 6/6 that can really win us the game. I'd need something like a Mass Bounce kind of card. I don't know if they exist on 6. I know they exist on 7. Oh my god. Oh my god, Massacre Worm! It's not enough though, right? No. We're still dead, but that was still pretty good. That was close to god tier. Punishing the Scurry Oak play. Yeah, so we're just dead to Glory Banger here. They can go for a 7-drop if they want. Just gonna go for the 6. Interesting choice to do it because it could potentially upset your guaranteed lethal right now. If it did have something like return all creatures to your hand or something like that. As part of its ETB. Really wasn't worth the risk for them, but, you know, it is a casual format. You can't read too competitively into something like this. Sweet though, on to the next one. Alrighty, let's go. Swamp and pass. What have you got over there, opponent? What colour are you playing against? Forest. That would be my preferred way to lead. Because I'm looking for a 2-mana mana dork here. Let's see if we can get it. Let's dump the swamp. And there you go. There you go. That's a Dryad Greenseeker. It is one of the better cards that you can hit. Look at the top card of your library, and if it's a land, which it always is, put it into your hand. So this is a draw a card every single turn. It's pretty sweet. We're just going to go 3-drop. And get rid of the Snowcover Island. And it attacks another target creature against flying. Okay. So I've got Runeclaw Bear. 2/2 Bear. Sweet. I can double block it without any worries at all. And then on our opponent's end step, I'll tap my Greenseeker. Teleport. Face for 4 mana. Okay. So draw a card. Yes. Actually insane. We'll play the planes that they know about. We wouldn't want them to know the rest of our hand now, would we? Let's go with 4-drop here. We're going to play all the way up the curve now that we've got a draw engine in play. Ooh, what was that? Ends the battlefield until your next turn. Creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. When an attacking creature dies, each opponent gets drained. Alright, so we're going to pass. We know that this is going to run into this, and maybe it gets forced to phase out, which will delay our opponent's game plan a little bit. And then this gets double blocked by our 2 1/3s. Oh, they actually got a counter to it. Whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Cute. So we do this, but we take bodies off the board, and that's actually more important. So I'll just draw a card. The power of 2-drops in the early game, I'm telling you. Alright. Wasn't a completely equal trade-off for sure. But it was a good one. Alright, let's go 5-drops. See what we get. Annoyingly, our opponent has a Death Toucher, so I am going to have to care about that in some form or another. You've done your job now, right? Sort of. You still have that extra ability. And this has reach. I'll get it off the board. If our opponent takes the block here, that means that they definitely can't block this 4/4 Vigilant creature that we've got. And I don't mind taking 2 on the backswing. It certainly wouldn't block it. Yeah, I'd say we're in a pretty solid position. Definitely losable, as is any kind of Momir game. But it's going to be hard to lose it, I would say. We have kind of like the best thing that could happen, which is a draw engine in our in our side of the battlefield. So now we can do 6s. The value of this drops off after time, but takes a while for it to get there. That is a wonderful card. So I'm going to offer a trade, I need this reach creature out of play so I can start attacking with my Zahid. Mystical Djinn of the Lamp. Sounds an awful lot like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I can't remember the name of it. It's like Mystical Genie of the Lamp, I think. Something Mystical Genie. Been a long time since I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Come on. Come on. Block something. There you go. That's it. You love to see it. Boop, boop. And pass. Alright, now we have opened up our flyers to the battlefield. We can even do this thing. Does this cost me mana? It does not cost me mana to make my 4/4 Vigilant creature flying. Ooh. That's not bad. Take a little hit. I think I'll accept 9 damage. Coming from 20, that's okay. My backswing's quite powerful, so... Yeah, now you can kind of see what happens when you've got a Green Seeker. Our opponent's on 2 cards, and I am not. I have full reign to play the big spells, which we're going to start on 7 drops now. Hope for nothing bad. Yeah, Tiamat flying 7/7. Alright, so we do need to be careful here because I don't want to die. That means that I can swing in like this. And I guess I'll swing in like this. Keep these 2 back. Potentially if I need to block the Menace creature, that's relevant. Couldn't block it anyway if it became flying, but... This sets up lethal with a Tiamat attack. So it's really the only creature I need in play. And I should be able to swing through for lethal as well if our opponent does get a flyer or a reach creature as well. So should be locked up now. Just random Endres Forerunners kind of lines are going to be pretty bad for us. I'm pretty sure that's a 7-drop. It's just a 5/5 hexproof. Okay. So that is the game for us. Fantastic, GG, well played. I'm not even going to bother with my Green Seeker, no need. And swing over the top. Had some pretty good luck today, I'm not going to lie. Even had a couple combos here and there. But yeah, on to the next one. Alrighty, land go. See what our opponent wants to do. Do they want to make 1-drop go? Few people do, not many. Opponent's on the 1-drop train, though. This is target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Kinda useless. We're gonna go for our 2-drop, which will almost certainly be able to block this 1/1. And also potentially come with severe upside as well. I would deem that somewhat upside. The treasure helps us ramp up a little bit. Can't really push through our opponent's stuff, though. Exile it from your graveyard, create a tap 3/2. Opponent's getting in. I wouldn't necessarily do that myself. Because I am going to push through. I'm going to trade a 2/1 for a 2/1, and then I'm going to get a treasure out of it, so I'm pretty sure I actually win in this exchange. I mean, I could go for a 3-drop here in order to hit maybe the Deputy of Detention or something like that. I don't think that's really going to crop up, though. And if it is, I can just get rid of this 1/1 anyway. It's a 2/1 bat that can gain haste. Alright, a fly is good, though. Saving the treasure until I can get to like 6 drops or something like that. I think that will be relevant. Three drop for our opponent, and... oh, no. Okay. It's up there with best 3-drops of all time in Momir. Now they can play lands from their graveyard, so when they discard them, there's really no downside. So I guess this is where I say, hey, treasure, accelerate me to a winning position, please. 5 drops. Let's go. Oops. Gonna need something good. You know, it's not bad. Not bad. Again, flyers are pretty powerful in this format. If I can just race our opponent with 6 power in the air that they can't block every single turn, I'm going to be happy with that. That is a 5-5. It's going to be harder to race, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to go for another 5-5, because if I hit another Windstorm Drake, I've seen them a few times today, which makes me think that 5 drops are somehow not one of those big numbered card types. A Lier. Okay. Useless, but okay. It does at least block our opponent's board and give us hope that this 2-turn clock is still a reality. So it can't be blocked by knights or walls. Opponent gets another... Oh, this is not a giant. It's an Ogre Berserker and attacks each combat if able. Alright. Lier's keeping 3 power from attacking us. As much as getting hit for 5 kind of sucks. Hopefully we can attack like this, threaten lethal. And the card I play here will keep us alive. That's the hope. That's the dream. Let's see if it's reality. What is this? Each opponent sacks an enchantment. You don't have one of them. Creatures gain menace. Don't have any of those. Alright. So I should be winning this game. They need a reach creature or a flyer to stay alive. They get neither of those things. They get one of the most famous cards of all time, Colossal Dreadmaw. I'm just going to block like this and then win the game. For the lulz, let's go X7. Ah, I could have lost, opponent. I'm pretty sure. Right? No, Bells and Locks on 6. Bells and Locks one of those instant lose cards. I could have gotten something though, right? A bounce all your creatures thing. I've already got my wins, so, you know, doing it for the funnies is basically all I'm in it for now at this point. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, but before we go, I think I have a pack to open. Maybe 2. I don't know. Let's see. 925 gold. Dang it. Dang it. I got my 4 wins. Alright, it's just going to be 1 pack then today. I'm slightly short on a 2nd pack, otherwise I would totally open that. Geist Flame Reservoir. I really wish this card was good. I think it's a little bit too slow though. Yeah, what was the name of the one in Kaladesh? That one was cool back in the day. But yeah, I think we're a little bit too far ahead of this card at this point. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video, though. If you have, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Click the subscribe button. It's totally free. You can do it. Feel the temptation. Just push it. Just push the button. And then once you push that button, hit the bell. So you get notifications when I go live in the future with extra videos. But yeah, take care, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day.